This is the enviable life, where a man spends 50,000 yuan to buy a 22-year-old abandoned sailboat. After 2.5 years of renovation and repair, transforming it into a luxurious cruise ship with elegant interior. I also sail around the sea with my girlfriend every day try cutting. After a thorough inspection by the two of them, apart from the minor issue of being unable to operate it, there were no major problems. Adu originally wanted to buy a new boat as a birthday gift for his girlfriend. But unfortunately, with a high price of 500,000 yuan, we could only choose this slightly old sailboat. However, it was unexpectedly discovered that some old Jew happened to recoup their investment, and the extra-large double bed is still brand new. The idle deck for many years has already rusted and decayed to some extent. The entire hull is also a little dirty, but it doesn't matter. The high-pressure water gun will take action. The originally pitch-black sailboat directly revealed its pure white body, and the inflation on the deck is like washing a carpet to relieve stress. After cleaning an inflatable boat, it also became an unexpected gain for the two of them. After all, the former owner said he didn't want anything on the ship. However, the anti-slip pads on the deck have already cracked open. For safety reasons, the two of them worked together to remove these uneven plastics, planning to prepare for future renovations. The old fishing bricks on both sides are also directly removed using fishing rod racks. After simply removing the hull's patina, a large number of potholes must be repaired first. Next, apply a layer of light gray primer to the entire ship. This makes the unevenness very obvious. Directly apply colored inverse powder. Wait for it to dry for further polishing. The whole ship is smooth, flat, and perfectly curved, so we can start painting. But first, cover the bottom and top with plastic bags. The choice of color is also a powerful orange at a glance. After the two of them were satisfied, they went to the deck. To complete the anti-slip production, first stick the fractal surface of each part. Then directly use granular spray paint to create a frosted texture. After tearing off the tape, a brand new anti-slip deck was born directly. This way, even if the soles of the feet get wet, they are still quite stable. The entire ship has also been transformed into a brand new factory. But once inside the ship, some rotten frames need to be dismantled. Call a few good buddies and have a spark with lightning. Remove some panels and glass frames for easy refurbishment and modification. But the most important thing is whether the engine can be repaired. Adu spent a huge amount of money to hire a professional team. A fierce operation like a tiger, but the engine still remains motionless. Seeing the sailboat bought by D50,000 about to float in the water. This is a wonderful engine sound coming from. The draft inside the ship gushed out. No matter how many ships there are, they will always be damaged. But the two of them found a more difficult problem that needed to be solved. The ship's sails raised is its true form. After painting the grouted mast, confirm the safety of the ropes and the normal operation of the night lights. A 10-meter high mast must be lifted by a large crane. Raise it high and insert it steadily into the base. The woman also climbed up to the top of the pole to test its safety and firmness. Next, just hang up the sail, and you can go out to sea anytime. But when it comes to going out to sea, I can't charge my phone. We must arrange a complete solar energy system to supply power to the entire ship. Truly achieving a virtuous cycle in the power system. Transform into a luxurious sailboat with a surface of 500,000 gold and jade. However, the ship is still in a state of disrepair and decay. At present, glass on board is fully transparent, can be seen completely by the outside world. Just remove all glass and frames. Reinstall the previous layer of frosted glass and privacy glass. Double-layered frame has better waterproof performance. Not only can you see outside, but your privacy is extremely strong. Protect against solar ultraviolet rays to prevent dizziness from summer heat. Now, even if you go out to sea on the ship, you can do whatever you want. To ensure safe sailing, pull out the lifeboat that was previously found inside the ship again. After more than 20 years of washing with patina, there was no damage. The three of them tested the safety and confirmed that the soles of their feet were not affected by water splashing. And thinking about the frequent entry and exit of sailboats, directly install a foldable telescopic staircase. Not only is it convenient to enter and exit, but the efficiency of the renovation has also been improved. It can be stored away at any time to prevent thieves and pirates. This idea is also quite explosive. However, if there is electricity on the ship, there still needs to be water. The two decided to use reverse osmosis to separate seawater and freshwater through a semi-permeable membrane, and discard seawater everywhere and store fresh water. As for how to operate it, it just depends on you, Duji. The seemingly simple principle actually requires a lot of equipment. However, compared to methods such as freezing or distillation, complex connections through dozens of pipelines. I finally got fresh water in the bathroom and can take a shower anytime. Although the water is a little small, it can still hold a wine. Who in the kitchen or bathroom is also spraying oil? This gentle stream fills both of them with a sense of security. Anyone who has taken a sip of seawater at sea knows the importance of fresh water. At this point there is already water, electricity and sails. Next, we just need to solve the problem of capsizing and how to fill our stomachs before we can set sail. However, the driving-style steering wheel has already been removed. You can only assemble one by yourself. The U-shaped rod just forms an iron triangle stable platform with the force column. Secure the slots on deck 7 with screws. Using the gear principle to drive the steering of the sail to control the direction of capsizing and advancing the ship. Just need to firmly fix the cool oversized stainless steel steering wheel. You can freely navigate on the sea and go wherever you want. But the power comes from a small propeller at the bottom of the ship. After starting the engine, the small fan can be driven to move forward. For better aesthetics and to prevent underwater rusting, I painted the propeller in a cool yellow color. As the owner of the ship, of course, one should put the name of their captain on the hull of the ship. The most important part of the entire ship is the trunk. At first, when I bought it, this was a dirty and unsightly space. After cleaning and painting, I can finally hide with someone. For comfort, wooden boards are added at the bottom for easy standing. Using a few wooden sticks as a ladder makes it easier to enter and exit the anchor cabinet. Then hang the thick chain with iron anchor. The entire ship relies on it for navigation and docking. After much effort, the ship was finally able to sail normally. And today they will also welcome their first voyage. After successfully testing the water, we can start sailing around the world. Call a few buddies and start setting off. There's also a small heater for a nighttime atmosphere. The first trip went very smoothly, but it also made the two of them discover many problems on the ship. The sound of the engine inside the ship is too loud to hear clearly. At the same time, the wooden cabinet in the engine compartment is also very old. Just remove these old sponges. Use double-layer sound insulation cotton and double-layer foam to combine. Re-stick around the wooden cabinet. It can provide sound and heat insulation while also being relatively safe. After gaining my first experience, I became adept at going out to sea. Laudu is still on the ship and can only have one hammock. It can also operate drones to explore interesting scenery on the island. If you like, you can directly row the lifeboat onto the island and take a stroll around. Hungry and a sumptuous dinner prepared by my wife. Not long after we arrived at the Panama Canal, I believe we will soon be able to circumnavigate the globe. Although they enjoyed the joy of life, but at the same time they also lost the troubles of life.